Thank you very much. Good evening, Namaskar, Excellencies, Ambassador Anjali Prasad, Ambassador Amandeep Gill, fellow citizens, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests and friends. On behalf of my wife Margaret and all my colleagues of the Permanent Mission of India, I welcome you all to our celebrations of the 68th Republic Day of India. Thank you for making time to join us on this important occasion. India celebrated its 68th Republic Day with a spectacular grand parade this morning in New Delhi, showcasing our rich heritage and our military strength. His Highness the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi was the chief guest at the celebrations. Friends, it was on this day in 1950 that India became a republic by adopting a new constitution. This day saw the culmination of non-violent struggle led by an extraordinary generation of leaders, whose leader, in fact, was Mahatma Gandhi. The Constitution of India is the holy book of democracy. I am personally proud of the fact that my father was a member of the Constituent Assembly, which drafted the Constitution of India. In fact, one of the major achievements of India has been, with its 1.3 billion people, that it remains the world's largest democracy. With its strong institutions of democracy, it has been an oasis of stability in the region. As President of India in his address on the eve of the Republic Day yesterday evening said, and I quote, "We are today the fastest growing amongst the major economies of the world. We have the second largest reservoir of scientific and technical manpower, the third largest army, the sixth member of the nuclear club, the sixth member in the race for space, and the 10th largest industrial power. From a net food grains importing country, India is now a leading exporter of food commodities. The journey so far has been eventful, sometimes painful, but most of the times exhilarating," unquote. As the Indian Republic enters its 68th year, our per capita income has shown a tenfold increase. Poverty ratio has declined by 2/3. Average life expectancy has more than doubled, and the literacy rate has shown a fourfold increase. India's pluralism and diversity in social, cultural, religious, and linguistic areas is our greatest strength, and we celebrate it. Inclusiveness, the rule of law, and protection of human rights of all people remain high on our government's agenda. Friends, under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, Government of India is actively pursuing a number of path-breaking initiatives and flagship projects. These have set the foundation of a new rate of growth of 7.1% this year. The Make in India campaign is aimed at making India a global investment, innovation, and manufacturing hub. Modernization of 100 cities has been planned through Smart Cities program. The Green Energy Mission, as part of our Sustainable Development Commitment, targets 175 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity by 2022. The Digital India Initiative is transforming India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. And the Emphasis Startup India initiative launched last year seeks to unleash the entrepreneurial spirit of country's youth. The unique identity card, or Aadhaar, with its present reach of over 1.1 billion people, is helping in direct transfer of benefits, plugging leakages, and improving transparency. Skill India initiative is aimed at skilling 300 million youth by 2022. There are plans for large-scale expansion of infrastructure in India that would attract greater domestic and foreign investments, new technologies, skills, jobs, and innovations. Friends, there are global threats and challenges that we all face. India stands shoulder to shoulder with the rest of the world in finding ways and means to deal with them. Terrorism remains the most serious challenge to international security. The need to develop a serious global response is India's high priority. India has also initiated action to implement SDGs as well as climate change agreements into action. In fact, Prime Minister of India had said, and I quote, "Today much of India's development agenda is mirrored in sustainable development goals. Also, sustainable development of 1/6 of humanity will be of great consequence to the world, unquote. India has been and will remain an active and responsible participant in the deliberations in the United Nations and its specialized agencies and other international organizations based in Geneva. India looks forward to working with all of you. But United Nations, including its Security Council, needs to be reformed to make it a more representative of the contemporary geopolitical realities. A reformed UN will carry greater credibility and legitimacy and will therefore be more effective in achieving our shared goals. Friends, we thank you for joining us for the second observation of the International Day of Yoga at UN and all our functions, including the 2 events at WIPO showcasing India's culture. As we celebrate the 70th year of independence later this year, we have planned a series of events, including a film festival of India. Before I conclude, I would like to take this opportunity to extend warm greetings and best wishes to the members of the overseas Indian community in Geneva. Through their hard work and dedication, they have made proud not only the country of their adoption and residence, but also India. I wish them all success. I also wish to congratulate Australia on the Australia Day, which happens to be today. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as this would be the last time I will have the honor to host India's Republic Day in Geneva, I thank you for your friendship and cooperation and for joining us this evening. I now invite you to join in tasting some Indian cuisine. Jai Hind. Thank you.